Hello, everybody out there. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I hope you are had a good weekend, I should say, and you're having a good start to your work week. This is Bill. This is Billboard Comics, and I have a huge haul video for you. Big, grand, immense. It is. We have dollar books. We have giveaways. We have um, variants. We have flat rate boxes, four of them. Go try to get them all done in this one video. Uh, if you like them, congratulations, you're gonna get a whole bunch of them. If you don't, well, you're probably already gone, and I'll miss you. Um, just right before I get started, let you know that I would like you to tune in tomorrow because that's going to be the second installment of my girlfriend's guide to comics. I'll be speaking briefly on pricing and give novices and people who are not that into it a an idea of like what is an expensive comic, how to find out a price for a comic, stuff like that. I hope you find it useful. And also come back on Wednesday will be the second installment of Growing Up Comics, where I relate how it was growing up with comics more readily available in other places. Um, Comics were everywhere, so I'm titling it. Uh, so, and I'll tell you anecdotes about different places I used to buy comic books back when I was a kid. Hope you like both those, but please set your clock, your alarm, your phones accordingly. All right, first of all, let's start off here. If you watched the last video, and if you did, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Um, you're one of the two people who watched it. Actually, congratulations, thank you. Notice that I had a haul video from Yeah Comics. Um, they had a dollar sale and plus a 25% off back issue sale. I forgot my dollar books at the place. In the confusion, we didn't have them actually um, checked out, and I just left them behind there and stuff like this. I went to pick it up today, and I have them here for you. So you can see what I got at the dollar thing. We'll start now. Um, just so you could see. Uh, we have number one, number two, and number three of Underworld Unleashed. This is a miniseries from DC Comics back in the 90s, 95 to be exact. I always thought it was pretty cool. I always wanted to get it, and I got it for $1 a piece, $3, cheaper than the trade. So you can't beat that. Um, Ultimate Spider-Man 104. Trying to fill in this. Didn't get when it came out, but I'm trying to fill it in now because I can see a lot of them in the dollar bin, so I figured that'd be a good thing. And the next, let's see here. All the rest, I think, are relatively modern comics. See, the thing is, he only had 3 boxes there um, of dollar books, and I kind of made a mistake of going to the big table in the middle where he had regularly priced back issues, thinking those are the dollar bins. I'm like, are these dollar bins? Nope, they're up front, and 2 people were already in front of it, and they got a nice like look at all the good ones. But these are a lot of kind of books. I recently cut back on my regular monthly order um, to like save some money because I have the Marvel Unlimited and the DC Universe Unlimited, the digital comic book things. I could read it on there. I figure, you know, I'll read them on there, and then you know I'll get the back issues when they are a little bit least expensive. So he had a whole bunch of them in the dollar bin, including some ones that aren't DC or Marvel. So I'm very happy that I'm able to fill in some holes that I had. Um, First up, Green Arrow, number 17 and number 19. And Green Arrow, number 1. Annual number 1, I should say. Next up is Gotcha Man. Gotcha Man, number 4. Uh, This one I did not collect, but as like anything, it's Batman Uncovered. It's just a art book of various cover artwork. Um, I like it, but for $1, why not? Um, Next up is one that I didn't have on my pull list, but I should have. Batman and Santa Claus: Silent Night returns. I I didn't even realize this came out. If it did, it's kind of, Batman's teams up with everybody, so why not Santa Claus? Um, so there's number one. There was number two. No, this is number three. I need number two. You didn't have number two there for some reason. Uh, Number four, number five, and a alternate cover, a variant cover of number five, um, which is an homage to, I believe it's Batman: The Dark Knight Returns number three by Frank Miller. Um, that should be a pretty trippy read. Uh, Shazam, number 17. This is a big boy, it's a thick one. Um, Amazing Spider-Man number 60. Uh, Kind of like got too expensive because it comes out like every 2 times a week and just restarting it again. I'm like, oh wow, maybe we could get on it. And the new series is going to be twice monthly too. So it's like they wouldn't do it unless they could actually, you know, justify the price. But it is kind of problematic. Um, Savage Dragon, 275. We got Wonder Woman, Uncovered, number one. Another one. It's another like compilation of pinups and covers and stuff like that. For $1, looking at pretty artwork, can't beat that. And also got this one. I was very excited to find. It's Wonder Woman number 13, but I believe it's the Nicola Scott variant cover. She did this for a bunch of heroes. I really dig the whole Wonder Woman through the ages kind of look. I think she did for Nightwing, she did for Green Lantern, she did for Batman, she did for Superman. Um, I support that. The next issue, I have four comics. They're all Incredible Hulk number 21. Um, but I got the main one. I think this is the main one. And then I got variants. There is the Fantastic Four homage variant, a Todd Knock variant, and a Sam Wilson homage, all for $1. So I got basically all four of these books for roughly the price I would have paid for this if I got it on the newsstand when it came out, which I don't think is too shabby. Next up, I am going to do this. This is I was in an auction with Gotham Thrift, New York, and they had a whole bunch of giveaways. So I won two of them to my surprise. Let's see here. I had the thing. Where did it go to? I don't know. Oh, here I'll use this. Um, so I'd like to see what this is because, sometimes you have like somebody like the comic traders, and funny you should mention that they'll be coming up pretty soon here. Who have really good giveaways, like pretty decent, like variants and stuff like that. Other vendors have like just random stuff they find laying around. It could be, Valiant books or whatever. Which if it's free, good, but it's not exactly you shouldn't look any free book in the mouth. But if you're getting like say like a copy of Superman from the mid '90s, it just doesn't work out. But let's see what we have here. Ah, okay. Gotham Thrift Comics, and it already sucks. I'm sorry. 0-0. So what we got here is okay. Two books. One's in a top loader, which when you see it, you're going to say, "Why in the top loader?" Oh no, I got two in there. Okay, well that's good. First one, maybe okay. I'm sorry, I take that back. Maybe it doesn't suck, but um, got Batman, Robin, and Howard, and this is the second time I got this as a bonus book from Gotham Thrift. Um, maybe I just keep on getting these and just over and over again. Uh, but these might be the actual two giveaways. I have both of them, but Squadron Supreme #2, really good series. I appreciate that. Like, what if Marvel did the Justice League? Um, Mark Bruno, one of my favorite writers, may he rest in peace. And Weapon X Deluxe. Which number is this? Is number one? Number one. So, like I said, it's like I don't think there's any really value to that Weapon X #1, but we got 3 books for two winning two like giveaways. So I apologize to you, Gotham Thrift New York. Um, I spoke too soon. It's still not exactly, like something I'm going to write home about. Uh, but then again, it's better than it could have been. Because if you're getting a free comic book day book as a giveaway, this is a tip for anybody who's watching this from like who does stuff and whatnot. You get a free comic book day stuff as your main giveaway. It's not really an enticement, uh, because if you want, it was already if you wanted it for free, you could have gotten it at like when it came out. Alrighty. So next up is comic traders. Let's see here. Okay. I had a $5 coupon. Like Whatnot has like this kind of program where you sometimes they put in like a recipe with it, but I didn't. This originally was for $30, but I had $5 off for like because I watched them often. Like they had some. If you watch a certain amount of shows, buy a certain amount of stuff, you get bonus. And there's tiers. The more you watch, the more you buy, the more money you get to buy them. I got to the bronze tier, which was $5 off, and I decided to splurge. Well, I asked my wife if I could splurge because she's the boss. Not Tony Danza. My wife is. Sorry to break it to you, Tony. Um, so my wife wanted to keep it relatively cheap, but they had a $30 bundle of variant comics, and the bundle was let's see here, da, 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 it's 3 Virgin and 3 Trade variants. For those who don't know what variants are, Virgin is Trade has like the logo and price and stuff like that. All the stuff you would see if it's on sale in a store. Virgin has nothing of that. It's just the artwork. Um, so, um, but I decided to get some of these. I don't know what the prices are on these, but start with the trade dress first. Ooh, and as always, and this is why I love comic traders. It's supposed to be 3 and 3. they threw in 4 trades, which is awesome. So we have number 3 variant edition, another variant of number 3, might be a different series or whatever. Number 33, number 25, and then we have these. And it's kind of hard to tell what they are because they are not, they don't have like the number on front because they're virgin. But let me see here if and I could get you something. This is number 4 virgin. Number 5 virgin. And number 2 virgin variant. So, like I said, I'm not really big on variants earlier, but I do like support. I try to get at least one every so often off of uh, comic traders because they're that good and that awesome. Now, next up is the flat rate boxes. You can see one behind me here. I'll start with that one. Oh, that's the heavy one. I was expecting getting some of these on the 5th. One I expected to get last week that didn't show up. So they all came today for some magical reason. And once again, I don't know what it's in it exactly. I know one might have some cross-gen stuff in it. Another one might have some indie stuff. But yeah, so let's find out together, shall we? Oh, look at that. So nice when it's delivered and the tape is already popped, so I don't have to actually... Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. A whole bunch of packing peanuts. I've got a whole bunch in here as well. Okay. And this one I got, I think, has a whole bunch of H titles. The like HS and Hawk and Dove, which is the first one on here. Which had something that I needed, so I decided to put it in. But we'll see what kind of yield I get out of this one. I bend the thing because I'm an idiot. And then stay. Do not slide. So, did anybody watch the Oscars last night? How about the Nora? I want to check that out. I think Adrian Brody is still thanking people on the corner of like in front of Ground Chinese Theater in Los Angeles. He's telling the cops are telling him to move on. He goes, no, this is not my first rodeo. I just have 5 million more people to thank slowly over a period of time. Yeah, so I thought it was a fun thing. I like calling him Brian as a host, so I thought I liked it. I paid $5 for this. So let's see what we have. Okay, Hawk and Dove. This is the we have a whole bunch of them, as a matter of fact. Some have duplicates. Yes. So we have 2, 3, and this is the second one. This is not the Rob Liefeld drawn one, in case you're wondering. 4, 5, 6, that's 5. Hold on. Oh, that's the second 5. 2 5s. Sorry. 6. We have, and this is what reasons why I got it, because it has Return of the Gods, number 13. I think this is from the 70s. It's in pretty good condition too. A little yellow pages. Jerry Conway and Don Newton, another guy who's Should have had a better career, but he was taken from us way too fast. 1977. I was 5 when this came out, and goes into the whole recapturing your youth, nostalgia kind of thing. Another number 6. Let's see here, 3 number 20s. Anybody collects Christmas covers? Here's one. I'll sell to you for $50. Kidding. 221s. Just so you verify that fact. 222s. And a 23. There might be more later on. But right now, that's what we have so far. All right. We have a couple Justice Societies, number 4s. Love the Golden Age characters. I already have that a set of that, so but it's it is what it is. Sun Devils number 1. I started collecting this. I don't know if I have this or not. I'll have to check. Okay, we have a couple hard cases. We have number 11 and 2 of number 7. I have a complete set of that, but I'm also trying to I should probably do like a what I'm collecting video. State of Bill's collecting. Um, you know, just because. But I'm also trying to get like all the tiny little stuff that popped up in the '90s, the imprints like CrossGen, the Ultraverse, the Impact, going back to the '80s, the new universe. Did I say CrossGen already? So I get all those like since they're complete sets now, there's no more comic books coming out of them. Try to get the entire um, company's output because a lot of them you could get from for cheap. Firebrand. I do not have that one. Pete Cannon Thunderbolt. Extreme Justice. I do not think I have that. I know I don't have Damage. Omega Man 5. 2 off from the first appearance of Lobo, which, I could probably, bought myself a car with. Cheap beater, old used car, but nonetheless car. Damage number 16. Emerald Dawn 2, number 5, which I have already. Guardians of Metropolis. I have to check in. I have some of that series. I don't have a complete one of that series. I might have that one, but I might need that one. So, pretty cool. 2 Cobalts. Number 10 and number 14. I have a bunch of those. I started that. I got them in like a flat rate box. So, hopefully those are numbers I need. I'll check and be sure. Let me put these in the to be checked pile. Atari Force. I got a whole complete set of this from my local comic shop. They had them all there all at once, and they were a sale on it. Pretty cool. It has Jose Luis Garcia Lopez's artwork. I am default to George Perez as my number 1 guy, but anybody who does not appreciate and love Jose Luis Garcia Lopez's artwork is daffy. I will come out and say that, and I will stand by that. Just to give a little sample. Look at that. Look at his artwork and the way he draws characters and how he lays out a page. He's a master. We have kind of a beat up copy of DC Comics Presents, number 15. Ugh, it smells horrible. This might be in the throw out pile because it looks like it, survived a flood. Justice League Antarctica. This is a Justice League America annual number 4. Legion. I have a complete set of that series. Justice League Europe, number 27. Let's see here. Another Hawk and Dove, number 1. Again, the second series. I don't think there's any real value for that. Legion 93. A couple Batman comics, which I don't think I have. Which I have, I think. I should say. 656. I will check that and be sure. Shadow Bat 10. And Tales of Dark Knight. Legends of Dark Knight 42. Robin 3. Timberwolf. Here we go. Timberwolf 3 and 4. I'm a big Legion fan, and I'm trying to like fill in the holes with Legion and stuff, like getting all the auxiliary. I have most of like the actual series done. I don't have. I've started on like the Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes from back in the '70s because I found a whole bunch cheap for in a dollar bin at Comics. So I'm trying to get all those now. Some I got for $3 off of Victory Comics at New York Comic Con. So I'm trying to fill that in, and like surprisingly, it's as inexpensive as it is. I thought it was going to be prohibitively expensive, but I have pretty much every series from after that complete. Now I'm trying to get like Legion Lost and Legion Worlds. I completed that from one of these a couple of weeks ago, but also like the uh, limited series that spun off of it, like Timberwolf. That was a spin-off of it. Okay, we have a whole bunch of Justice League Task Force. Let me see. Okay. We have 6, 13, and 19. This is always like the Justice League Task Force was always like the redheaded stepchild of that, because when the Giffen DeMatteis Kevin McGuire run was incredibly popular, they expanded it greatly. Then he did like Justice League Europe, which I think had Gerald Jones. Less spoke about him, the better. If you want to know why, Google his name, and you'll see why he's a decent writer, but horrible human being, in my personal opinion. Considering of what he was convicted of doing, so get your lawyers and put them away. Oh, I like a dark thing on my thing. But then he had Justice League Task Force, which was kind of like another spin-off that was like kind of like, you know, like, did you ever see the movie Multiplicity, and like each like copy of Doug gets less and less like defined and accurate and good? That's how it is with there. Guy Gardner number 4, which I have. A couple New Teen Titans, which I have a complete set of. Number 17 and number 20. Number 20 has a looks like a tape, like some sort of bump on the back. This might be the first appearance of Francis Kane. I will check that out and see if there's any value to it. This one I'll just get rid of. Captain Atom. Another one I have. Kid Eternity. Green Arrow. And let's see, we have a Return to New Gods number 16, which I think might be different than the other one I have in here. So I went from having 0 copies of that series to 2. No, 3. Number 15 as well. Not too shabby. And 14. It's not exactly in the best condition, but it counts towards the series. Next, we have a whole bunch of bagged and boarded issues. let's see here. This is a thick one, but maybe just because the book is thick. Um, Batman Tales of the Dark Legends of the Dark Knight Annual #1, which is why it was a thick one. We have the Teen Titans Annual #6, Starfire Conflict. New Teen Titans #18, originally $2.25. Got in this box for pennies on the dollar. We have another one of first appearance of potentially Francis Kane. Let's see. Oh, and another one. Oh, if this is a key, man, be rolling adult. Beers on me. Disclaimer: these might not be worth any money. Bill doesn't owe you a beer. But he'll probably buy you one anyway, one at a time, because he's not made of money. And New Teen Titans Annual. This is from the Baxter Series #1. So put that aside, see if those are valuable, and go on to the next one. One was like of these boxes were really heavy, which I'm kind of looking forward to. But let me just cut away from you, Roddy. But you know what? I'm done. All right, and we have another whole bunch of packing peanuts. And I'll put this on the floor so I can deal with that in a couple seconds. And unload some of this. I did try to do a sneak peek of some of these on because Whatnot allows you to give you a video receipt of when you actually bought the thing. Another Gotham thrift. I probably have enough of those to actually like reupholster my couch with them, or put them all over my car and do stuff. But, this was $3. So let me get these out. Alrighty. Okay, put that over there. So let's see here. Okay, Max Brooks Extinction Parade. We got 2 of #3 and 1 of #2. I got #1 in another box, so I think that might come close to completing the set. I hope it does. Miss Marvel #45 and 46. Dark Reign tie-in. Okay. We have Dog Moon. Robert Hunter and Timothy Truman. Timothy Truman is a great artist, writer. Did Scout for, I believe it was Eclipse. And he also did the art on the Jonah Hex Vertigo series. So, in case you want to know who he is, this might be a one-shot, but we got 2 of them. Okay. Skrull Kill Crew. #2 from Marvel's Edge imprint. Cool. Okay, we have 3 Showcase 96s. I love this series. This was like I actually submitted back in the day, back when I was younger and thought I could actually get a job working in comics in my 20s, like a submission for it. Like because they accept like submissions from anybody. I got really good positive feedback from it, but then like there's a regime change and nothing ever came of it. Oh, here we have some more. There's another 96. We have Showcase 94. But it ran like for 12 issues from 94, 95, and 96. It focused mainly on Batman titles. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see here. We have the GPD, the Blue Wall. You see, do we have an issue on here? This might be number 3. We have 2 copies of it. We have number 4 and number 5, which we have 2 of them. So good start on that mini series, which is cool. Then we have a bunch of megaliths. A whole bunch of like uh, continuity comics. If you have been a religious follower of my haul videos, and I get the demographics, I know at this point not, but if you have some in the future is just discovering these and have been watched them all like back to back to back to back, thank you. But in a prior video, I told you how much I um, have like kind of like a quirky kind of like love of the continuity books. There's continuity is the comic book company that Neil Adams put out and was head of. So it's a lot of good artwork. All kind of looks like Neil Adams, but some of the writing was, how shall we say, circumspect. But we have Megalith number 1 and looks like number 3. I think I have this one, number 1 and number 2. This is one of 2 of the hybrids. Looks like it's the only one in there, but it's pretty thick. And another number 3, Miss Mystic. So, I can get those all day. I like them. Let's see here. We have a kind of beat up Superman number 305. Might still hold on to that just to, keep. It doesn't seem to be all that bad. It's all wrinkled, but I don't think it's water damaged. It doesn't really smell that good, but I'll see if I have it. And it's a better copy of. I probably won't be a better copy of what I have. Wonder Woman number 4. Let me get the other box over. Now Hawk and Dove. Number 8. The Comics 665. Team Titans number 1. This is the Red Wing edition. They had a different variant for every member of the team. Thinking about whether to keep this or not. Maybe I won't. Batman Insiders number 10. Hamster Vice. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Another continuity armor and Silver Streak. I don't know if I have this one or not, but I will check and see. Hamster Vice, I know I don't have that one. Okay, let's talk about Amazing Man. Amazing Man. I'm sure a lot of people are looking at this and thinking like, this is a comic book you would want to have absolutely nothing to do with. There's no redeeming value for it, and I should probably just throw this into a wood chipper. I should actually go out and actually take the effort of finding a wood chipper to throw this into. This is one of my favorite comic book series of all time. It's charming. It's simple. It's it's like a sitcom. I always thought like if they'd make a killing and they made like an animated sitcom like The King of the Hill out of it and put on like the TV at 8 o'clock at night. Um, so it's one of my favorite ones. It only lasted like 12 issues and 3 specials. Um, last issue had a cover with Frank Miller and the Dark Knight and him, which was pretty neat. But I just adore this book. So if you see this and you're just like, in a dollar bin or anything like this, I have a complete set. So this is going into the. That was great. You stay there. I could care. Packing peanuts all over the floor. Because why? Because I deserve it because I must have done something in a previous life. But yeah, Amazing Man. Check it out. Let's see here. Warlord 56. I might need that, so I'm going to check that out. Another Firebrand. I do need that, so. That. 3-hour miniseries. Number 2 of 4. I have that already. Another Firebrand. I have close to a complete set of Firebrand between all these boxes. Another one, number 3. Number 4. Number 1. Very important to have that. I like the Firebrand because of it's like kind of like a keeping the copyright version of the quality version of Firebrand, who also had a sister who was also a keeping the copyright character in All Star Squadron. Um, so this is no one in that line. So I want to check it out to see if there's any kind of connection between the line there. Hawk World, number 3. Omega Men, 37. New Teen Titans, 21. And Secret Origins, number 2. All right, we have 2 more boxes to go through. And thank you for your patience and sticking around. And I hope you're enjoying this, those who are actually watching this all the way through. And if you're not, well, why am you can't hear me anyhow, so. And let's see here. Okay. Before I do that, let me take a soda because I'm sticking over cold. And like my voice is starting to give me hints like I should leave. All right. I think this was the heavy one. And yeah, I think I paid $2 for this one. And I think I got it for one particular reason. And and a whole bunch of other ones. So it's a whole bunch of stuff I have already, but I want to get the Heckler. Okay, put this here. Heckler number 1. Okay, Hawk World. Hawk World. Let me see here. This is the miniseries. I believe it's book 1 and book 2. Already have it. Some more Hawk and Dove, number 1. Mr. Gunn, James Gunn, I'm sure you're watching this because I'm sure like this haul video is going to reach all the way out to Hollywood, and you aren't have enough time to watch a 44-minute at this point video. Put Hawk and Dove into like the DC universe of films, because I have so many of these. I'll split the money with you. Heckler, 2 of number 6. 2 of number 5. Two of number 3. Another number 1. 1, 2, 3 of number 2. So it looks like I might need number 4 to have a complete set of that. Hopefully it comes up again. And let's see here. We have Hawk World, another artwork by Timothy Truman. That's what his artwork looks like, in case you kind of think you knew him. So just going through this, because might have a nigh complete set of this series. I at least have a very healthy run with some duplicates. It jumps. Phooey. I say phooey. Okay, so here's all the duplicates of Hawk World I have. And I have annual number 3. See if we have any more Hawk Worlds down here. Nope. Some more Hawk and Doves, though. Like I said, Mr. Gunn, put him in the film. Okay, so we have Hawk World 4. We have 11, 12, 14, then 23 to 32. Pretty nice run of it. I'm going to have to figure out something to do with this. Like, I was thinking about just taking it to my local comic shop and have them give me like 50 cents for the whole lot of them. But maybe I'll start like a Whatnot or a eBay thing just to sell it somehow. And number 32. Next up, we have Hawkman. We have 21. We have 2 of those. We have number 20. We have 12. I collect the set. I think I'll need a couple of them. I don't know exactly off the top of my head which ones I have. I'll check and see if I have them. This one I know I need. Legends of the World's Finest. I think that's Daniel Burton, written by Walter Simonson. Walter Simonson, one of the nicest people in all of comic books. If you ever get a chance to go to the convention where he's at, and you get a chance where his line is down low, you won't, because this line's out the door, because he's awesome. Go there and try to talk to him, and talk to his wife, Louise Simonson, formerly Louise Jones. Wonderful people. Great conversationalist. Awesome time. I've come across one of the nicest people you ever want to meet. Okay, so we have Hawk and Dove. We've got 2 of 23, 2 of 24. No love for 25 because there's only one of it, but we got 2 of 26. So I'm gonna have to go through those and check out and see. This is a pretty heavy one too. I have a complete set of those for James Gunn puts them into the movies. Whoa, hello. All right, again. All right, this one I think might be the cross-gen centric one. Let's see how much I paid for this one. Oh, I got 2 stickers in it this time. Yay. $5. Sorry about that. Yes, this is a cross-gen intensive. I mostly got it from a couple, 1 or 2 series in here, but you'll see when I get there. which ones they were. All right. So let's see here. 2 and 3 of Route 66. Have a complete set of these. Solus. 2 of 2. Plus number 3. Plus number 4. 2 of number 4. And George Perez did the artwork for 1 through 4. Paul Ryan took over for number 5. Then George came back for 6 and 7. And I have 3 of 7. Then Leonard Kirk did number 8. I have completed set of this because this is, I think, like the first real cross-gen I got because George Perez did the artwork for it. So that's cool. All right, let's put that in there. You can see it on my side there here. Okay, now we have some Sojourns. I believe I need these. I don't have I think I have 1 or 2 of this, so I'll have to check. But we got copy number 14, number 19, and number 20. So I'll check and see what ones they were. The Silken Ghost. Definitely don't need that one. And here's another one I wanted to get. The Sigil. Sigil I don't have, I think, any of. But I got a bunch of them. Not a complete set, I don't believe. Because they start late. Unless, like, picks up later. Interesting. Okay, I don't know if it's like a duplicate of this one. So just put it in there. Okay, so we have 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, and 2 extras of 40. So I'll just put them in here. So yeah, that's a big hunk of stuff I need. I don't think I have any of those. In my quest to get every single issue of every single series that CrossGen put out. One I've already completed was Scion. I got it in an earlier kind of like flat rate box. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Like I said, I have a complete set of this. I got them in the A flat read box, so this is all going in here. Maybe I'll have enough to actually. Oh, and some more Scions. 30 and 33. We have the Odd Squad by Those Do Press, number 2, and Misplaced, which is let's see here, number 4, which is really a $3 book, and I got pretty much the whole thing for less than that. So that's the haul. That's all of it. If you stuck around for this, I'll keep on blabbing until we reach officially 1 hour. So I cut it right at the end of the hour. Thank you. Share, like, subscribe, comment if you want any of these books or think they're cool, think they're groovy, or I have like keys in here that you don't realize they're keys or whatever. Let me know. Again, come back tomorrow for another episode of the Girlfriend's Guide to Comic Books, which I talk about comic book pricing. Kind of give the outsiders version of that for if you're a collector, your boyfriend, girlfriend, father, mother, son, daughter, friend, neighbor, whatever could use to figure out a little bit about pricing comic books and where to find out prices are. Day after that is Comics Were Everywhere installment of Going Up Comics. I'll give you talk about like growing up in the 70s where there were no like comic books stores around, but there are a lot of places to get comic books otherwise, and tell you about certain qualities about that. Um, but anyway, thank you very much. I hope you have a good night, and I'm going to cut off before it's official an hour. Keep on collecting.